She lives in New York, and we've just been hanging out with her, and it's just been a Cavell-a-thon.
And, of course, she appreciates that you and her daughter are beshert.
We are, it is beshert. It is meant to be. So it is written, so it shall be.
So it is written, so it shall be. God bless you, Mike Myers.
God bless you, sir.
And have a great, successful, continued film career. We're all going to go see Austin Powers.
Yay!
And I'll wear my maple leaf green.
And I'll love you for it.
Thanks for joining us, Mike.
All righty, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mike.
Bye-bye.
Austin Powers' International Man of Mystery is playing at a theater near or directly close to you. Tomorrow night, Robin Williams and Billy Crystal, we pre-tape that show. Trust me. Trust me. Watch tomorrow. Good night.
Did you know that I wrote Fire and Rain? Working on my 7th book, oh yeah. I'm a gourmet cook. Speak fluent French, you know. I got a big black belt in Taekwondo. I'm a PhD, of course. And I'm hung like a horse.
All right, I'm always happy to see Kevin Bacon, who I think is a great actor. Haven't seen Kevin in a while. I saw his wife on the airplane on Phenomenon. I saw her there with Travolta.
Oh, you saw her in the movie?
Yeah, I seen her in that.
You saw her?
No, I only see people in the movies. I don't really get to see anybody. His wife's a nice little piece. I wonder if he gets tired of that action. I bet you he does.
I think he's a nice guy, not the pig like you.
Yeah. No, I say he's a pig like me. All right, anyway, Kevin Bacon. No, here's Kevin and his brother.
It's the whole band to come in.
I don't know. I think we get to interview Kevin and his brother.
I see.
His brother's name is Michael Bacon.
Kevin Bacon just works a lot better. He even got the better name.
Yeah.
Michael Bacon.
Now, there's Kevin, and there's Michael. Oh, Michael's a cute guy, too. All right, lucky. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Don't be all nervous. I'm harmless. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's happening? Bacon Brothers Band. Bacon Brothers, excuse me. Not Bacon Brothers Band.
Whatever. Not the Bacon Brothers Band?
Whatever.
Yeah. We got a whole bunch of questions for you before we hear your music and stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
First, we're having a debate. Like,
you know, rock and roll is supposed to be angry, so we got to work you up.
I mean, you know, I respect you as an actor and everything, and, like, I also respect the fact that you've always been very upfront about being a fan of the show and been nice to me. So it's like, you know, I even said to Robin during the commercials, even if we don't like the music, let's just say we like it. Because we don't want to insult you.
That's a good plan.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, when a guy puts his music out there.
Well, is this one of those things, you know how artists sometimes feel that, you know, well, they have to express themselves in another vein. You
well,
know,
they get insecure.
A lot of actors now paint and stuff
radio
like that.
personalities doing movies. You know?
Right. That kind of stuff.
That kind of stuff. You know where I'm going here.
So anyway, you got the band together.
Yeah.
Now, how long has this band been together?
And we've played really all our lives. It's not really anything new for us. It's just a lot more people are listening to us. But we played since we were kids together.
So is it hard being Kevin's brother? Must suck.
Well, it's a difficult question. It's at times it was.
Yeah, it's complicated.
When I was making absolutely no money and he was just doing really well, it was hard.
Yeah, that really sucks. And and don't you think don't you even think like your parents are like, oh, Kevin, I'm so proud of him and everything.
You know,
my parents like me better.
No, they've always liked him better.
Really?
I'm kind of the prince. Didn't matter what I did.
That never.
But your parents don't go to parties and go, yes, we're Kevin Bacon's parents. Like, hey, wait a second, I'm Michael Bacon.
But wait a minute.
They had T-shirts made up.
We jumped the gun. We don't know what order they were born in.
Are you the older?
Yeah, I'm older.
Oh, that's got to really suck.
Yeah.
Because she's a big money earner.
But it's, you know,
how can you compete?
Eclipsed.
At some point or other, you just sort of stop competing. You surrender. You know?
Right. Yeah. Smart.
So I surrendered, and after that point, and I started to do a little better with my career. And
what are you doing?
I write music for films and television.
Oh, really? Oh, so you got something happening.
Yeah, I've been in New York for about 12 years.
Well, no kidding. What films did you work on?
I do a lot of public television stuff.
Right.
A lot of ABC News. I do a lot of Turning Points, which is a Thursday night show. And
oh, so you have like a happening career.
Yeah, I won an Emmy for one of the shows that I scored.
Oh, thank God. Thank God you're doing well. Yeah. Otherwise, you'd be on heroin. You'd be injecting right into your head.
I bet you that Emmy is displayed prominently.
Pretty well, subtly, but it's there.
Like, do you have to explain to people that, like, hey, just because Kevin's an actor, big deal. I mean, anyone could do that. You know what I mean? You got to, like, you know, constantly tell them. But
well, I have no desire to go into acting. So, you know, the fact that he wants to be in music, I think, sort of equalizes the stage a little bit.
I see you're wearing a wedding ring.
Yeah, I've been married for 25 years. So,
hot chick?
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Yeah.
Better than Kira?
They're exactly the same. They're
Really? They're identical twins.
It's a tie.
See, if like Kevin was my brother, I'd just be a homo. I wouldn't even compete in that arena. I'd have a great-looking male lover. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even deal with the whole female thing. Kira's a little minky, though.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
I always, you know, whenever I call in, I always try to have a little test to see how long it takes us before we get to Kira.
So when you go over the house, like, you know, because you're at Kevin's house all the time, I'm sure you're his brother.
Right.
Like, do you see Kira running around like bikinis and stuff and outfits?
I've never seen her in a bikini,
Well,
but
they have a pool, right?
I have thought about it a couple of times.
Yeah, right. I mean, isn't it weird? Like, you don't want to think about her in a sexual way, but she's very sexual.
like
She's
your
an attractive
sister.
woman.
You know, we
Yeah,
were,
but you know what? So screw that. You'd do her if she came onto you, right? Well,
we grew up.
screw Kevin. Yeah, right. She is a hot little minky.
She's gorgeous.
She is.
We were brought up with 4 sisters, so you kind of get used to it. I think the incest taboo is very well formed. in us.
please.
Yeah, we're
Kind of boring. I hate to be boring.
Oh yeah, it's real. But you know what? You can't even admit that you look at Kira. Come on, you have to. You're a man.
No, she's gorgeous. She is
beautiful.
She's also she's funny. She's really,
yeah,
really
I bet.
funny.
I bet she's
And
very funny.
Cracks me up all. You know, she's.
Let me tell you something. When I hang around with really hot strippers, they're the
should see him
funniest people on the
laugh.
planet. I laugh. I do all kinds of weird stuff. They're about the smartest people I know.
They're very funny.
Yeah. She really takes care of herself. I was watching her. I love the movie Singles, you know? Do you know that movie? Sure. That your wife did?
Of course he
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about, or you've got another planet here?
Yeah, no.
Okay, stick with me on this. That's really hot, man. That's hot. She just looks hot in that.
You know what?
I imagine myself dating her and stuff, doing things to her.
I go to bed every night and I wake up every morning and I thank my lucky stars.
Right.
I really do.
Well, she really started something with that shaving scene in Phenomenon. Every woman was like, oh, my God, that's the sexiest thing I've ever seen.
Notice Kevin has a beard.
Yeah, right.
You want to call that a beard?
When she gets home, she isn't shaven. Must be hard being married to an actress. I thought about, because actresses, I don't care what you tell me, and I'm sure Kira is different, but they are very self-centered.
But you know what, Howard? Not everybody is the invalid you are and needs to be completely taken care
That's
of
true.
either.
Yeah, you're probably like a real man.
My wife is actually really, she's a very, very giving person.
Like if you're sick, would she acknowledge it and do stuff for
But
you?
if she's there, she
definitely.
could be on a movie set when you're sick.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, she could be on a movie set. That's true.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
And what do you do with your kids and everything when your wife's running around gallivanting with these movies?
You know what? We've been able to make it work so far. We take them with us.
Oh, really?
Or we
what a
fly
drag.
back and forth on the
Now,
weekends.
do you try to not work when she's working?
Yeah, we try not to, and it takes a little bit of juggling sometimes. We did one. At one time,
You must want to bang other chicks, though. I mean, seriously, it's got to be tempting. You're
Well, you
gonna.
know what? Most of his co-stars have been men lately.
No, you know what I was thinking about. You probably wanted to have sex with. The hell was it in? The hell movie was it?
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Does your wife only let you
Christian Slater.
Yeah, right. No, I don't know. It's got to be tempting, right? I mean, even as hot as like Kira is, you get lots of propositions, I'm sure.
You know, I think you get propositions when you put that kind of vibe out there.
Really?
And honestly, you know, I mean, I don't want to take this too seriously, but I just don't put that kind of vibe out there. You know, I got a gorgeous wife. I love her. We've been married for a long time. We've got 2 great kids. I know it's
You
dull.
never even
It's
seen
totally
him show
dull.
up in the tabloids. There's nothing going on there.
Dude, your penis is asleep.
It's boring.
I don't buy it. I don't know.
And we've been on the road together, which, of course, you know, band on the road, the dog and the man comes right out, and it's been really dull. I mean, unbelievable.
And what, you guys are pretty straight. You guys don't do drugs on the road or anything?
We're pathetic.
No, it's
really
really
boring.
dull, yeah.
You're not like Stone Temple Pilots going into rehab
Yeah, we
every
don't
night?
have to go find you guys.
We went wild the other night and had some cognac.
Is that right?
Pathetic.
Yeah,
It was
pretty wild.
pathetic.
2 nuts.
Well, the hardest part about playing actually is starting to change the schedule around. I mean, because, you know, I get up with the kids at 7,
Right.
and we take them to school and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden they're saying, okay, now your second show you start playing at 10:30, you know.
Right.
And that's a real adjustment, you know.
What do you need this for anyway? Maybe you want like something to fall back on, but you don't need that. You're doing great enough.
No, I don't. It's not something to fall back on. You know, I tell you the truth. A friend of mine said to me,
I mean, if you need a couple of bucks, I'll lend you.
oh, my
I mean, what is going on over there?
All right, actually, we could talk about that later.
Or is this because you want to make your brother a star so that he won't be jealous of you?
No.
I don't think he's that sensitive, really.
Really?
You know, he doesn't care.
Forget him, no. I'm riding his coattails musically. That's
Oh, I
all.
see.
You know, he's a lot stronger musically than I am, and so it's really nice, you know, blend in the band because, you know, we write together,
Right.
and we do some stuff that Michael's done written separately, some stuff that I've written separately, but a lot of times if I have a song and I bring it to him, he can really, you know, help it out, and
Right.
he also also has a lot of great ideas in terms of the way we arrange it, and he's a much better guitar player than I am, you know.
Is your story that while Kevin was playing the guitar in this trailer, in the other trailer, two girls started going at it with each other?
Totally. How you doing? I'm Ken Taylor with an entertainment news break. Bruce Willis and wife Demi Moore are in the Cannes Film Festival spotlight. His movie, The Fifth Element, opens the event. The festival is off to its usual frantic start. Michael Jackson gets recognized by screaming fans despite his Lawrence of Arabia disguise. And it's a star-studded lineup for NBC tonight, starting with Friends. Then Suddenly Susan lands John McEnroe, Donald Trump, and Mr. T as guest stars. For these stories and more, check out E! News Daily at 6:30 Eastern and Pacific.
This week, People reveals the 50 most beautiful people in the world. From Hollywood heartthrobs to hot rising stars, it's bursting with picture-perfect pages of the sexiest, the most extraordinary, the most stunning celebrities alive. All in this week's People. Pick it up today.
Mudslide.
I know you like your outfit stylish. Any other line but the Gap is childish. Everybody working there's your personal stylist. You're falling. Once you hear the Gap calling, you can't resist the shopping. Big ballin', not stopping, yes, y'allin'. Jeans popping in every mall in town and city. GAP, gritty, ready to go. For us, by us, on the low. G, that's for getting the A for always. P, that's for power and the people that praise. Backwards, P for popular, A for attitude. G, get it going, daddy. Gap is on the move. How easy is this? Fall into the Gap.
Allergy season assaults your eyes with pollen and ragweed, which can make them itchy and red. Now, from the eye care experts at Bausch & Lomb, comes doctor-prescribed medicine now available without a prescription. Opcon A eye drops. Opcon A works on contact to relieve both redness and itching. It actually blocks your eye's allergic reaction. Finally, real allergy relief for your eyes. Opcon A from Bausch & Lomb. See how it feels.
When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick?
Hot Pockets! Hot Pockets, filled with pepperoni pizza or ham and cheese and a crispy crust.
What are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets!
Try Lean Pockets, too.
Have an album or something?
No, we're working on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That should be easy to get.
You know, it's not that easy.
No,
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Really?
Strange, yeah.
Because here's the thing. There's really no precedent for actors who have had successful recording careers. There's like a few kind of novelty things here and there.
Yeah.
But, you know, our thing is not to, like, you know, it's not like the kid from Footloose sings. You know, we, like, write our own stuff.
And what kind of music are the Bacon Brothers into?
We play something that I call Foro Soko.
Oh, you are into folk. That's what I'm into.
Yeah,
Foro Soko.
Very good.
Yeah,
good.
folk rock.
Soul country.
Soul country, yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm into.
Yeah. No, it's not your type of music, I don't think, Howard. From what I've been able to understand listening to the show and the types of things that you respond to.
Is this sensitive feminine music?
It's kind of, yeah.
Ballady.
Like a Kenny Loggins vibe?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll say I like it anyway.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
We'll get a barf bag underneath the table.
Yeah, oh, man. Danny Baldwin's on the phone. He says there's a Kevin Bacon guitar story.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we've got to hear that.
Do you know this?
No.
Do you even know Danny?
No.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe I do.
Daniel
What's
Baldwin.
Danny up to?
I don't know, man.
Danny's on the phone every day now.
I mean, I know him, you know,
from his work.
I don't know. I've met him maybe a couple of times.
Daniel. Hey, Daniel, you sure you know Kevin Bacon?
Yeah. Well, I've met Kevin a few times.
We've met a few times, yeah.
He doesn't know this. He doesn't know the story.
Really?
I was doing a TV series called Sydney on the Burbank lot, and Kevin was doing Flatliners with my brother Billy.
That's a cool movie.
And his trailer was right next to my trailer, and I think I must be, I guess, to relax or whatever. First of all, he can actually play guitar well and sing well.
All right. Well, let's hear your story.
So he
I mean, no
opened
offense.
up his trailer door, and to kick it in between scenes, he'd play his guitar and sing.
Right.
Well, my trailer was on the corner, and his trailer was inside this alleyway to give him privacy. Well, I mean, it was like a nightmare. I was on this lot for months, scoping out all the chicks.
Right.
Kevin brings a guitar one friggin' day to work and starts playing and singing, and there's like 25 chicks on the court.
Wow. See, now, and crying and stuff.
Even if he couldn't sing, it wouldn't have mattered.
You should have come over and told me to shut the hell up.
Oh,
should have kicked him in the nuts.
But it gets better, because there's an empty trailer next to mine.
So you get a guitar.
And this girl, this girl's a guest star on my show. She has a friend over, and they're going, listen to Kevin. And I can hear the music is sifting through my trailer to their trailer. They start going at it.
Really? Oh. Who started going at it?
So, like, you know, Kevin fantasy guitar play, and they're going at it. My trailer. Now I got to listen to
Not Kevin, the two chicks.
The two chicks.
Oh, the two chicks. Yeah, Kevin.
Girls kissing each other and going at it on the other side. I wanted to be John Belushi in Animal House, like he was Stephen Bishop.
So you're saying while they were listening,
smashed the guitar over his head.
Is your story that while Kevin was playing the guitar in his trailer, in the other trailer, two girls started going at it with each other?
Totally. First they're talking about Kevin, then they're going while Kevin serenades them.
Is that really true?
Is there any chance that's going to happen here today?
Jackie and Fred might start making out.
Jack, please.
All right, Daniel, you'll want to stay tuned then, or at least crank up your radio.
Back good memories.
The baby's sleeping, but I'm definitely going to stay to listen to Kevin and the Bacon Boys live.
Yeah, because maybe some chicks will show up and start kissing each other.
Myself for a little while.
Right, thanks, Daniel.
Thanks,
That's
Daniel.
Baldwin. He's got a whole other scene going on. He gets to go over to Alex's house and watch Kim Basinger run around. That's a sexy woman.
The funny thing about that was when we were doing that movie, we used there was another guy, Kiefer plays, and then there was a third guy in the movie who also plays.
Yeah.
They used to come over and we'd jam together, but we were all in Marine uniforms with like shaved heads.
Cool.
And stuff like that. There was this odd kind of punk thing going on.
That's a whole new look.
Yeah, it was really wild.
Let's take a break. Kevin Bacon's here. His brother Michael is here. We will listen to...
We'll have the rest of the band come in?
Yeah, we'll hear the rest. How many guys are in this combo?
4 total.
4?
Yeah. Paul Gazzone and Marshall Rosenberg.
I see lots of congos and...
Now, how did these other guys get into the band?
We begged them.
Really?
Yeah, we begged them. We got
these guys have played for years. I've known them for probably 20 years, and they play with every acoustic act.
All right, I'll listen to it. Now, I tell you, I'm going to say I like it no matter what. Because I like, Kevin's been nice to me.
Well, okay.
So I like it already. You understand?
That's good.
You don't have to win me over.
Cool.
You've been good to me.
It takes the pressure off.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, are you Kevin Bacon? I hate Kevin Bacon.
Robin, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, now, first of all, Kevin was telling me during the commercial they got to set up this song. Let me just see if the mic's working here.
Check.
Oh, that is working.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the first time that's happened.
That's the first time that's happened since, so you guys are on a roll. Just the fact that your microphones are working. And we actually did a soundtrack. Scott, the engineer, swears to me that the mix will be all right. Now, if you guys, in the middle of your song, you decide that Scott's screwing up, just stop.
You can start
and we'll start all over again.
Start throwing things.
Start throwing things.
All right.
Now, by the way, for those of you just tuning in, so Kevin Bacon's been very nice to me over the years. He's actually admitted to being a fan of the show and has come on the show from time to time.
Big fan of the show.
Yeah, which is very nice.
Speaking of working out, I always listen when I'm working out.
Is that right?
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you actually happen to be lifting a weight,
yes,
and something amusing happens, it's difficult. I don't know if you've ever started to laugh when you're trying to
That's good.
press
I like that. And you don't have anyone spotting you, so the weights can actually fall on your head.
I don't have spotters.
You don't have any of that.
Oh, he's macho.
Macho man. Very nice.
You don't need a spotter when you're only lifting like 5 or 10 pounds.
There you go. Yeah. It'd be embarrassing to have a spotter with 5 or 10 pounds.
Right.
All right. So anyway, the Bacon brothers have this band, and Kevin said, "Hey, we're going to come on and play." And there's a setup to the song.
Okay.
So here's Kevin to give you the...
So I was doing this movie down in North Carolina in a town called Bryson City, which is really like a backwoods town. I mean, the land of 1,000 cousins.
Yeah.
And we're...
Very good.
I come off from work one night, and I go to this bar, which I've actually been to this bar. It's the only bar in town.
Right.
And I sit down, I get a beer, and the biggest guy you ever saw comes over to me and says,
Hey, are you Kevin Bacon?
and I said, yeah, I am. He said,
I hate Kevin Bacon. I want to kill him.
this is not, yeah, I'm not kidding about this.
Right.
Oh, man.
Thank you for the music. That's right.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
So this guy decides that he really wants to just beat the hell out of me.
Wow. Good thing you work out.
At night. Yeah, right.
Right.
So he's absolutely huge, and I barely got out of the bar alive. And it turns out that the Bacon Brothers are going to come down and play the rap party.
Uh-oh.
And there's only one bar in town.
Oh, you got to go back.
We got to go back to the same bar. And in between the incident and the gig, we wrote this song, and the name of the song is KJ's song, and the bar was called KJ's.
And this guy got physical with you that night?
Well, it never really got that far.
Really? How did you stop him from getting physical? Did you actually punch him out?
When I say he's huge, I mean, I'm not trying to make myself, because, you know, I'm not a fighter. So, I mean, you know, anybody could kill me.
Right.
I'm not saying that. This guy was gigantic. It's like take you and add about 300 pounds.
Wow.
You know?
That's scary.
And you know, we just kind of faced off and looked at each other, and eventually, you know, it just kind of went away.
All right. Well, you stood your ground, though. You're not a pussy like me.
You didn't run.
Right. I would have run. I hate Kevin Bacon. I like that.
Guess again, I must have been dreaming.
All right, here we go.
Well, they were drunk and they were angry, and they were big as they could be, and they were hell-bent and determined to kick the Yankee out of me. Insulted me, they called me names, and they would not let me pass. Oh, those redneck boys, they left me no choice. I had to kick some ass. Guess again, I must have been dreaming. Truth is, I turned high-tailed and ran. Guess again, oh, I must have been dreaming. Dreaming I was much more of a man. Well, you know that I'm 6'3", but did you know that I'm part Cherokee? Oh, I'm a major hunk. Have you ever seen me dunk? And you know I am a Spanish dancer, working on that cure for cancer. I drive a supersonic car, and I'm a rock and roll star. Guess again, I must have been dreaming. It's the only thing in life that's free. Guess again, oh, I must have been dreaming. Dreamers always work pretty well for me. Well, I was bursting with desire. I was a boy of just 13. She was an old friend of the family's and a local beauty queen. And then we found ourselves alone in the middle of the day. She took me to her room. She took me to the moon. She took my innocence away. Guess again, I must have been dreaming. The truth is she never noticed me. Guess again, I must have been dreaming. But it's so much sweeter than reality. Well, you know I'm not afraid of pain, but did you know that I wrote Fire and Rain? Working on my 7th book, oh yeah, I'm a gourmet cook. I speak fluent French, you know. I got a big black belt in Taekwondo. I'm a PhD, of course, and I'm hung like a horse. Guess again, I must have been dreaming. All these dreams are like a curse. Guess again, yeah, I must have been dreaming. Gonna have to put you all through one more verse. 'Cause we played a downtown cabaret, my brother and the boys. Came to make some rock and roll, and make a little noise. But the audience ignored us, no matter what we played. We sang our souls apart, and I sang out my heart. But they laughed and turned away, And then we sang this very song about my dreams that don't come true. Whoa, their jaws just dropped, and you know the laughing stopped, and they seemed to hang on every word. It's like the finest song they ever heard. They rose at one and roared their love. The angels joined in from above. We saw the light, we found the cure, and then the hate, and then the war. The crowd called out for more. Thanks a lot, that was great. Guess again, you must have been dreaming. It's the only thing in life that's left that's free. Guess again, I must have been dreaming. Dreamers always always work pretty good. Dreaming's always work pretty darn well. Dreaming's always work pretty well for me.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, look at that. Very good. The hell? Look at you. You sing, you can act. All you guys, I hate you all.